Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ariana. Guys, it's already December, which is blowing my mind. I've been really looking forward to thrifting for Christmas things. So just in the last 2 weeks or so, I've gone to multiple different thrift stores, took you along with me, and tried to find things that were Christmassy for decor, but also for like maybe any holiday parties. I feel like now is the perfect time to go try to do it early because those good things will be snatched up and picked over. Before we get started, if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Join us as we do all these other thrifting and styling type of things here on this channel. And then I am also doing weekly vlogs this month as well for December for Vlogmas. I'm not doing like daily vlogs, but I thought a weekly little compilation of holiday things would be fun to include. So in addition to the weekly videos that I've been doing, that will be up as well. So there's vlogs coming at you. So definitely subscribe if you're interested in that. But yeah, why don't we go ahead and just get started. So I did take you guys along with me when I went thrifting and took some clips of some things that were cute that I passed up on. So I figured I would kind of include those and then do like a little haul as well, just kind of like dispersed in between. I went to 2 different Goodwills and then a Savers as well. The very first Goodwill that I went to, it actually has like a bins section right next to it. I wasn't even planning on going, but last minute I decided to just enter. It's so chaotic and stuff in there, so I didn't get many clips, but there were actually a couple of Christmas things which I was surprised by, including this like vintage hanging plate thing, I guess, and then this random little grandmother ornament and a cute little striped stocking as well. But yeah, after that I did go into the actual store part and started in the outerwear. Found this cute little red jacket as well as this really nice puffer vest. There's actually this like plaid pajama pant. So yeah, I was tempted by this, but I decided not to get it. This was a really cool red 2-piece as well. I felt like this would be kind of cool as like a holiday outfit with like some metallic shoes or something. And then this isn't really holiday, but I did find this in the dress section when I went there. I thought this was so cute with the pink gingham and these little buttons were so precious. And then this is also a very vintage dress in like a dark green color. Feels very holiday and festive to me. And this one actually had this like scarf that was built in. I was keeping my eye out for any kind of silvery or metallic sparkly type of items. This is the only kind of dress that I found that fit that, but definitely didn't like the style of it. And then this was a maxi slip dress, which I thought was really pretty. The print is not really me though. If it was like in a black or even a red, I think would be beautiful for the holidays. Of course, you've got your usual very tacky looking things. I kind of liked this quilted thing. I don't even know what it is. Maybe it was a runner, but it was cute. Sequins are kind of like in for this season, but not like in this way. This is a kind of sequin that's like tacky looking. This vest was actually kind of cute though, with the snowman and the trees. So then I hopped on over to the home decor section. A couple little cute Christmas plates. I have no idea what this thing was, but I thought it was kind of cute with the gold and the white, and this jug thing was pretty, not Christmassy, but I did like the blue and white and the speckle pattern. There's actually a couple of wreaths here though, and some bags of ornaments. I do really want to get a wreath, but I'm kind of thinking about getting a real one. I think if I find a really nice artificial one, then maybe I'll pick it up. But I thought this brick was kind of cool that said Merry Christmas. I don't know, I'm not huge into like signage like this. Oh, and then this Goodwill had a ton of these collectible plates. Somebody must have gotten like a plate every year for every Christmas because there was so many of these. I really liked the style of these candle holders with the poinsettias on there. I don't know, something about it looked really cute and quaint and cottagey, but doesn't quite match with like the other things that I have as decor. I think most of my candle holders are like brass, so I decided not to get them, but I do think they're really cute. These little pieces look like they were part of a nativity, like an ivory and gold one, which is something that I would love to have. I would love like a whole set of these, but yeah, there was only a couple of them. And I did think this little mug was cute too. I definitely don't need another mug, but I liked how simple and cute this little design was. This little pie plate I think was so cute, very retro looking, had a cherry pie recipe in it. If you can tell, I'm like really drawn to these like white and gold things, especially for Christmas. I think that would be really pretty. This candlestick sconce thing I really liked actually, and I totally would have bought it if there was a pair, but it was just one, so I decided to pass on that. This was a really cool wooden piece. I feel like it's some kind of hanging shelf or something with a rod. I have no no idea, but I did like the style of it. I did end up with a couple things from that Goodwill. Let's start off from the bins. Actually, this was the most surprising. I didn't expect to find anything there, but first thing I stumbled upon these little cloth napkins. Very Christmassy, has a little bit of a satined pattern on it. Has poinsettias on there and holly leaves. I thought that was really pretty. And I managed to actually find 4. These are just the Martha Stewart Everyday, looks like, on the tag. So I bet you could probably still find these like in store. Even though I feel like 6 would have been amazing, I'm glad I found 4. Maybe if I had like some napkin rings, like some gold ones or something, would be really pretty. And then the other 2 things that I got from the bins are actually not super Christmassy, other than this. It's a little crochet square, but I found a whole bunch of these in different colors. So a bunch of different squares. I have no idea what these were for. Thought of maybe using these to make something else. If you guys seen any of those like granny square crocheted cardigans or vests, crocheting them all together into like one long thick scarf, thought that would be cool to use with this. But anyway, I thought they were pretty and very unique, so I wanted to pick them up, and so cheap. Soft goods are like $2 a pound or so. Another random item that I found just like thrown in there was this gorgeous quilt. Like, look at this masterpiece. It's absolutely beautiful. I can't believe this was in the bins. Yeah, I loved the colors. I loved the patterns, the different fabrics that was used. It's got different patterns and different squares as well. The green kind of makes it like a little bit holiday-y, but can definitely work all throughout the year and kind of like doubles as decor. I ended up getting all of that for $9.30. And then from the actual store part, I did find a couple other home items. I thought this candle holder was so pretty. It's all metal, so the holly leaves and stuff is metal. And I actually really liked that it was a muted color and not so bright. Because part of what I don't love about a lot of Christmas decorations are it's so like bright red and green. Even the gold, like this is more of like an antique color, so it looks a little bit more vintage, even though I'm sure it's not. This is kind of like the stuff that I'm looking out for more, and that was $5. And then this item I think is also just like a huge score. This gorgeous quilted pillowcase. I think that is absolutely stunning. I mean, it looks like it's like hand stitched and everything. Like somebody definitely made this, and I wish there was another one, but there was only one in there. I got that for our $4. Has a zipper in the back so you can put your insert in there, and we have white and cream couches and like a little chair. I feel like that will pop out really well. And then I have 2 random like pajama sets. So this is the front of it. The embroidery details on there, I thought that was so precious, and it came with matching pants as well. This is kind of like what sold me on it because I really liked the satiny pant. The only thing is it kind of smells like a grandma. If you go thrifting, then you know what I'm talking about, but I wouldn't wear it together probably, but I think as separates it could look really pretty. I think I'm mainly just excited about the pants. So I got that set actually for $10. This was actually found at a different Goodwill, but I thought I would share it here. But it is another pajama set. This one is in a green color. So it's actually a cropped short sleeve one, and it's got 2 different materials. So it's got a chiffon as well as this like satin, and the back looks like this, which I think is actually really pretty. I kind of like the back more as like a front, and then it has a matching pant that is just like a solid color with the green. Again, what really got me was the pants, because I've been looking for just kind of like a flowy satin pant like this. I think is just really pretty with like a chunky sweater or something over the top to kind of play with textures, you know what I mean? So that was another 2-piece set for $10. So the next place I went to was actually another Goodwill, but it was a different location and on a different day. So I didn't actually like buy anything Christmas related in this specific place, but I thought I would share with you some of the things that I did find. So starting off in some of the home decor, I thought this plain wreath would have been cool to add some decoration to, but it was kind of smaller than I would have wanted. And then this basket with this plaid lining I thought was really cute as well. This could be perfect for like a gift or something if you want to fill it up and give it as a gift. This glass I thought was really interesting. I don't know why it had a handle, but it does. I kind of liked it. This blue tray with the little gold stars and a snowy scene with all the houses was so cute, but again doesn't really match the vibe that I have in my house. I did really like this little crochet angel though. That'd be cute to put it like on top of a tree with like a bow or something. And then these glasses I actually was very close to picking up because I really liked the simple design on them, and they were very weighty and had a good feel to them. This Goodwill also had a couple of little Christmas plates, and then this pillow just kind of like had me laughing a little bit because it's like a Christmas tree made of a bunch of cats, and it's like in this tapestry type of material. This little tree I actually kind of regret not getting because I really like it. Something about it I just really liked with the bows, and it was just made out of fabric. I don't know, maybe I'll have to DIY something like this. I kind of wish I would have picked it up now that I'm looking back at this. So then I switched over to looking at some of the clothing items. These shoes I felt like were super fun and could be really cute for the holidays with like the gold and the sequins. This dress is coming up a little bit more brown on camera, but it was more of like a maroon color, and I thought that was really pretty. And then I found this red quilted jacket, which is really funny because I was actually wearing my red quilted jacket on that day, so clearly I didn't need it, but I thought that was pretty. And then another red jacket. This one was kind of like a denim material and had corduroy on the collar as well as the cuffs. Just felt like it didn't really fit into my style. Some random Santa lingerie, if you were interested, that was there. This quarter zip I actually really liked as well. I really liked the texture on it. Yeah, I don't know, something about like red sweaters have just been catching my eye, like even this one with the turtleneck. So then last place, which is where I got I think the most things, is from Savers. Again, this is what I'm talking about with a little bit more of like a vintage muted down color scheme. I really like this plate with the fluted scalloped edging, like a perfect like cookie plate. This little glass with the teddy bears in the snow, I thought that was so cute too. They actually had a whole like nativity set here as well, but it was in this like brown ceramic, and it looked like there were multiple chips and stuff on there. This was an interesting little Christmassy set with like a canister and it looked like a milk and sugar containers. This wreath is another thing that I regret not picking up. I'm pretty sure this was handmade, but it's made from fabric, and it had this red bow. I contemplated this for a while and I don't really know why I didn't pick it up. I actually really liked this little house. It's like a red and white gingerbread house. I guess it's like a canister of some sort. They have this whole wall of different bagged items, so I looked through those, kind of hoping to find some napkin rings. I feel like they always have them, and they did have a few, but not in a style that I really liked. But they did have some like bagged ornaments. That's what you're looking for. You can look for them there. And then I did look through their textiles as well. This was a really pretty quilt, all these pastel colors, but doesn't really fit my home decor. I was hoping to find like a nice runner of some sort, so I was thinking maybe I would get one of these tablecloths or something and just kind of make one. This was a cool little wooden box with strawberries painted on it, and it was green, probably for like recipe cards or something. Another vintage box thing. I think this is a bread container, and I actually really liked it, but the only reason I decided against it was because I saw in the corners of it and I realized it's actually just like particle board, and it was really worn down on the corners, so I passed up on it. I think if it was like a solid wood or something, I probably would have picked it up. I looked through some of the platters and serveware as well. I was hoping to kind of find maybe something white and gold or something holiday looking that wasn't too like outright in your face Christmas. I did find this little teapot set, but I thought this was really cute, and definitely I feel like could be somebody's decor style, you know, with the checkered green pattern around the edges. This was a set of little gold rimmed plates with the little flowers on there. I thought that was really pretty as well. There were 7 of them though. I don't feel like I needed 7 small plates, so I did skip that. Moving on to some of the clothing, I was kind of drawn to looking through the outerwear first. This red leather jacket, oh my goodness you guys, I fell in love with this. This was exactly what I've been looking for, and I tried it on and it fit perfectly. It was such like a soft buttery leather, so I did actually end up buying this. I also found a Harley Davidson moto jacket, which I thought was kind of cool. It was in an extra small though, so definitely not for me. And then this is kind of random, but I've been really liking those like racing jacket style 40-year jackets, I guess. If I can find some pictures of what I'm talking about, I'll put them in, but again, it was in an extra small, so not for me. This was kind of a cool Sherpa suede jacket. They were literally selling this for $60. Like, are you kidding me? And it wasn't even in like good condition. There were a couple of these fur jackets that I actually really liked. I'm like on the lookout for one. Unfortunately, when I tried it on, it was too small, as well as this fluffy jacket. I really liked it, but again, too small in the arms. This is another one of those like sporty jacket things. I really liked this one as well. I think the only reason I didn't get it was because it was kind of tight around the hips. I think if it hit like just above the hips or was shorter, like a cropped fit or something, I would have definitely got it. I just really liked the black and white design of it. Was really cool. Moving on to to dresses, this pink one was like stunning with the big bows on it. Literally a princess dress, which is really not something that I need. I did think this kind of green and blue one was cool too, with this jacquard material. It even came with this little like matching skinny scarf. I feel like that's so like in right now. And it was like a two-piece set, if you can kind of see. Another dress that I felt like could work for the holidays, like a champagne gold satiny one with a puff sleeve. Just very basic and felt cheap. The brand was misguided, so yeah, not something amazing. This dress is also really cool and very vintage and princessy looking. It's coming up kind of blue on camera, but it was definitely like a green. But I thought the sleeves were really pretty, and the back had this bow on it as well, so I thought that was super cute. Again, not something that I really need or I feel like I would wear. This top I thought was very interesting. It was kind of like a corally red color, but it had like fringe on the top, which was kind of cute off the shoulder, and I really liked the sleeves. Something about this I liked, but decided not to get it. The sleeve on this shirt also kind of caught my eye, and then it had these kind of rhinestone gem things on it as well. This top, if you can kind of see, it's actually one of those wrap style tops in this like red burgundy color. I felt like that would be perfect for the holidays, but it was a Shein top and it felt like a Shein top, if you know what I mean. I thought this black turtleneck was kind of cool with like a sheer polka dot little yoke on it. And then something about this red shirt I also liked, with the quarter like button up, I guess, with the collar. I don't know, something about it was kind of fun to me. But this is another top that I felt like I really liked the sleeves on, and it was like this maroon kind of color with like a turtleneck on it. Now this red blouse I thought was so pretty. I loved the ruching and the lace on it as well, and it's got little buttons. Yeah, I just loved the style of this. It looked very romantic, but it was definitely too small. This sparkly overshirt type of cardigan thing I actually really liked, but unfortunately it had these weird stainings. It was just really old, I think, but I really liked that sparkliness, and I felt like that would have been really cool as like a holiday outfit. Another kind of sparkly top, this one was a gold one this time, but it was a very like yellow gold, and I didn't love that very much, and it didn't feel very nice. Like it felt like it would be itchy. This was a pastel pink little Christmas sweater. That was cute, has like a snowflake on it. Last place that I stopped in was the shoes. I was basically just looking at all of their like metallic and anything sparkly type of shoe, and there were several of them there, so if you're looking for them, you can definitely check out the thrift store. Metallic in general, like silver, very trendy right now, so nothing really like stood out to me like in a major way, so I decided not to get any. So now ready to get into the haul of all the things that I found at Savers. It's getting dark now, so I'm trying to hurry so that I can, you know, do this while I still have a little bit of light. Let's start with the clothing items first. Actually, this is a satiny type of dress, and it actually has like a turtleneck mock neck situation here at the top, and it zips up in the back. It even has shoulder pads, but I really like this material with like a bit of a shininess to it. And what I thought was interesting also, it has this ruching detail here on the side, which I think somebody just kind of like altered and did themselves, because it probably was just plain. I do like it, but because it was just kind of like added in, the material is like very short here, so if you lift your arms, like the dress is way too short and like shows off everything. So I might have to like find a fix for that. Maybe I'll just sew here on the side to kind of like bring it in. The brand is Dawn Wolf, and it was $7.79, and I really like green lately. I feel like that's just such a pretty color. And then I did end up getting that red jacket, the red leather one. It feels so nice. It's literally like the softest leathery material. The brand is Bernardo in a size large. This one was $20 though, so it was probably the most expensive thing that I got, but honestly, like worth it to me. Yeah, I really liked this, and I loved that it doesn't have like a blazer collar. And then this was a random sweater. You know, you can't go wrong with a sweater in the holidays. It has actually like an open knit here, reminded me of like that crochet trend, you know, but also like has different knit patterns throughout the entire thing. And I thought that was really cool. I thought it gave it a lot of interest, and it has a cool slit here on the side as well. This one is by Love Stitch, and it was $9.49 and felt really nice. Like it felt like brand new. Such a easy like throw on sweater with like some leggings or something just around the house, but also you could dress it up if you wanted to. The next two clothing items are like not holiday related at all, but I've been looking for a denim jacket in the right fit. So I actually found this one, just a mid-wash denim jacket, and it's an Old Navy one. So very basic, in a size extra large, and I really like the fit of this. basically exactly what I'm looking for. Oversized, a little bit longer. This one was $7.99. This is a very wild card item. I saw this in like the sleepwear lingerie section and it really like caught my eye. Reminded me of like a very like cottagecore moment. I don't know if you would call this like a dressing gown or something. It's a very long, almost like a robe. It has a beautiful collar like this with a puffy sleeve. It has lace on the edge of the collar and then on the cuff as well. It has like a little lace trim. I thought this was so pretty, and it has a tie around the waist. It's like super long, like basically floor length. This one was $8.49. Definitely looks like a vintage item. Felt like it could be a cool layering piece. Not sure that it's very winter appropriate, maybe a little bit more spring summer, but I really loved it and I felt like it could be cool to style up. Just a couple of home items to finish it out, but I did pick up, I think it's a round tablecloth, green and white gingham with hearts in there, and it even has this like, I think it's like a brown, but it almost reads as like gold stitching throughout it. I just loved the pattern of this. Looks kind of like Christmassy, but also works for all year. And it looked very like cottagey to me. I just love this. I felt like it could be really cute. Maybe even used as a runner, you know? And I got that for $7.99. Not really Christmassy, but it's a blue and white. I guess it's like a wide bowl. I really liked the design of this, and it has a little bit of this like scalloped edging. Sometimes I see a lot of these, but I don't always love what's on them. So I try to be picky and only pick up the ones that I really love, and it has like a little bit of an extra detail on it. So for me, like this with like the edging as well as the actual pattern itself, I loved. Yeah, I ended up picking that up for $5.49. And then I think it was Margot Roth that talked about this on her YouTube channel, but she talked about these copper mold things and how they could be used as like decor, and I really loved the idea of that. To me, they looked also very holiday. I mean, I've got 3 of them, so this one actually has a snowflake, so it is holiday, but I thought these could be really cute, just like hanging up, you know, on the wall and used as decor. They were $3.99, and $5.99 for whatever reason. I have no idea why this was $5.99. I feel like that's kind of expensive. And then last item came in this box, and I just saw it like this, and it said Christmas train. So I was like, look how cute this is. It's very bright red and green, which I know I just talked about not loving that kind of a bright color scheme, but this was so cute. It's just wooden and it's painted. It has this like little hook and eyes so that you can hook the cars together. So we've got the engine and then the 2 actual cars, and I thought this was just so precious. So yeah, they just hook together like that. I thought that could be so cute, just along a mantle or some surface. So that was $4.99. But yeah, that is everything that I was able to find. I hope this inspired you to go out and look at your thrift stores and collect up some unique pieces and things like that. It's just really fun to do. But yeah, maybe you'll see me use some of these items to like decorate the house for the holidays. I'll probably do that in like a vlog or something this month for Vlogmas. So definitely subscribe if you're interested. You can follow along with that. And if you like thrifting videos like this, give this video a thumbs up. Really helps support my channel. With that, I'll see you guys in the next video, which will actually be the first vlog of Vlogmas. So yeah, I'll see you then. Bye. Oh, she's mine. No chick